All right, so we're going to do 3 different exercises today. First one that we're going to do is some shoulder external rotation. So a light band is going to be key here. So you can get bands anywhere pretty cheap, affordable, accessible. You can go to Walmart and get them just in the sports and fitness section. So all you're going to do, start here. I would say start with about shoulder width depending on the tension and the strength of the band. But you want to have a little bit of tension at the start of the movement. So relax the shoulders, set the scapula down, keep the elbows tucked in. So that's going to be key for this movement. You don't want to flare the elbows out as you're moving. This is going to keep the elbows strict, like they're kind of pinned to your side. So start here, chest tall, and then you want to think about almost putting your thumbs and trying to point them to the back of the wall while your elbows are staying pinned. And then you're going to slowly contract back in. So same thing here, externally rotating and coming back center. So you notice elbows are not pulling, they're staying here and going out. And you don't have to go all the way back. Right here, as long as your elbows stay pinned, out, max range of motion without my elbows moving. Coming back in. So similarly, we're going to change the grip. We're going to work a little bit more of the back of the shoulder. So same thing. This time we're going to have palms facing the floor, a little bit of tension in the band, maybe about shoulder width, again, depending on the strength of the band. And all you're going to do is start with almost pinching the shoulder blades together and then moving through with the arms slightly bent, almost straight but not locked out. So that way we're working the back of the shoulder and a little bit of the rhomboids as well. So I'm going to step back so we can get a full view. So here, band to chest and slow and controlled back in. All the way out, touch chest, back in. So last thing we're going to do is with a band, and we have it attached to a wall with the band attachment. If you don't have this, totally fine. You can wrap it around a pole, any like strong bed frame. One thing I don't recommend is putting the band straight into the door. That can fray the band and it can pop and hurt you. So we want to keep it away from closing it in the door without some sort of attachment that's meant for the door. So what we're going to do here is some shoulder internal rotation. So you want to get a little bit of tension in the band. Start with your elbow at 90 degrees. Have your shoulder completely externally rotated. So you'll get a little bit of tension in the band while your shoulder is externally rotated. And all you're going to do is, forgot one thing. Want to have a towel. Want to put that under the arm to keep the shoulder from, or the front of the shoulder from pulling more than the subscapularis. So same thing with the towel. Here, externally rotated, elbow at 90 degrees. And all we're going to do is move in and control back out. Same thing, nice and controlled in and back out. So one thing to be cautious of while you're doing this is not to engage too much of the bicep. This isn't a bicep curl. So you don't want to pull here and come up. You want to keep that 90 degree in the elbow. Here, rotate in and slowly control that eccentric contraction all the way out. I'll do it the other way. Same thing, towel under the arm. Get a little bit of tension in the band. Elbow at 90 degrees. Rotating in. Slow eccentric contraction out. So those are 3 shoulder exercises that'll help strengthen up those shoulders. Thank you guys.